Hey, hey, hey! So, we are back. I'm just gonna jump right into it and explain. I'll explain more, I guess, of the premise if you didn't see the first video once we get in. So, let's continue. So, as you can see, this is the Norsemen in India series, and we have already made it to India in the first video. Our first video is basically just a series of wars hopping from here, to Sardinia, to Crete, to down here, to Socotra here, and we tried to see if we could make it to Sri Lanka, but really we only have the diplomatic range to declare war over here, so that's what we did. Now, basically from here, the plan is to conquer as much as we can and eventually assimilate, form a hybrid culture. Not sure what I'm going to do about the religion. I'm kind of torn between either trying to stick it out or as a Asatru, or going for maybe converting to one of the many local religions, as you can see. So we'll deal with that when we get there, but first things first, I do actually want to get to Sri Lanka, and once I take it, I think I'll probably convert that into my my main kind of base of operations, my main capital. I've already started numerous building projects here, so I think I'm going to let those play out first. I'm going to start the time up. It looks like we're might be a little laggy here in the beginning, but it's alright, it'll probably speed up. There we go. Alright, so yeah, so let's take a look at what we got here. We are increasing county control, I believe. 30 days left. So let's wait till that finishes and we'll just go right into boosting control in another county. Let's start with our capital. That's probably a good idea. Still not endorsed by this guy. Mostly, it looks like the unreformed is really kind of killing me on that. I don't really know why. Really nothing I can do about that, right? Because I'm nowhere near... Oh, King Charles is my rival. Well, I guess I killed, I was a part of his... You know, I started out as, you know, being a Norse conqueror in French lands, so... And it looks like Aquitaine... Well, you know what? None of that concerns me. I mean, we will take peaks over in Europe, but right now, we're in a bit of a precarious situation. We have a decent military. I did ally with a local power, but they're all the way up here. They don't have too many men, but, you know, at least it's something. I married my son, Ragnar, off to a local woman, and they had a daughter named Sif. I guess I could choose her education. Let's make her diplomacy. I lowered some of the audio settings for the game, so hopefully, because I thought I did this before, but I noticed, like, especially when I'm sieging a province, like the noise, the kind of background noise that plays, where it's like the burning and the people screaming, it kind of drowned out what I was saying. Because, you know, after all, you're here because I'm so interesting and you want to hear what I have to say, so it's the only reason you're here. Otherwise, you could just play Crusader Kings 3 yourself, or watch a non-commentary playthrough. I don't even know if those are if that's a thing, but looks like my son had another daughter. I would really like it if he had a son, but I suppose that'll work. Ragnahilder, no thanks. Hala, that seems nice. You can make you intrigue. So let's keep going. My succession is secure, and I believe I have a second son as well. I do. So I could probably marry him off to a local at some point, or, you know, we'll see. So how are these construction projects coming? Looks like we got built there, almost done there, almost done there. What is this? The taverns of Copacabana have seen, what is this, the Copacabana? Have seen an influx of glory-seeking warriors as of late. Among them a group of old, battle-hardened veterans, house girls looking for a new master. There is also a whole host of enthusiastic young men that talk nonstop about finding glory on foreign shores. I'll bring the house Carls into my household. House Carls are... Well, let me see what the options are here. You get 125 army of man. Will stand down on succession. That kind of sucks, but... And that costs 100. How come... Oh, well, it just depends, because these are like the house Carls. They're like the spear infantry. The Bondi, I believe, are like the... Yeah. Well, let's read some of these things. Inflicting damage, fighting in plains of farmlands, time to double the price of ale. That would give me 50, but it would give me a lot of stress, and I don't really need that. I do need men. I could get both of these, both the House Carls and the Bondi, but it would give me 42 stress. But honestly, I'm not too worried about stress, so I'm gonna go with that. So we just got some good event troops there. It's pretty good. My income is looking great. Am I endorsed now? No. See, the fact that my income is this good and I'm not even endorsed, because actually, I don't know if that's the same with the Norse characters, the Asatru characters. Because I know when you're a Catholic or a Christian, you need your court bishop to endorse you, and it boosts your... I don't know if it's your levies too, but I know it boosts your taxes. I don't know if that's the same case with Norse players, but I don't know. So, Hastein, what am I educating him in? Diplomacy? I can't well, yeah, because I forgot he had Curious, so he really wouldn't have been too good at anything else. And if I'm educating him on diplomacy, honesty will help him out the most. So, I think by now these construction projects should be done. Not that, well, now it is. Yeah, so we got some barracks down, we got some trade ports down, I believe. Yes. So that's good. So I think the first order of business, before we take Sri Lanka, I think I'm going to take the Maldives here. They're pretty weak. I could probably take them well, not even probably, I can take them pretty easily. One county, I'll take those. And actually, I did some reading last night after I, finished the video, and I saw that I don't think there's an achievement for being just Norse and taking over a bunch of India, but there is an achievement for being Norse and having your capital on any island in the Indian Ocean. I could have had that achievement if I moved my capital to Socotra when I had it, but I don't have it now. So I think I'm just gonna take that, move my capital real quick, get that achievement, and then move on to Sri Lanka and make that my primary title, and then I think I should be able to just move my capital there with free of charge and without having to wait. Because I don't know, I just want the achievement. I'm not really a big achievement hunter, but I do like to get them, especially when I'm going through the trouble of playing Ironman. But as of now, let's just declare war on this guy, and we'll take the Maldives from him. So we got our rally point here. Let's raise them up. 3,700 men, pretty solid, and we'll just go right in. Shouldn't really run into too much trouble. I'm glad that we have some positive income when we're up. Well, wow, I spoke way too soon. Well, it's because we're traveling by sea. And here's the battle. That was an easy dub. High fort level here. Did not see that coming, but we could still crack it in 8 months. And we basically just annihilated their entire army, and they have nowhere to retreat to because it's just one county. One thing I am a little worried about is that my domain this is going to put me over my domain. Can I upgrade my crown authority? Because I believe that I thought that increased your domain. Maybe that's only in CK2. Full disclosure, I have been playing CK2 off video just for my own fun. Oh, well, looks like I just captured him, so that should win the war for me without even having a siege. But yeah, I have been playing CK2 off video for fun. I usually only play CK2 when I'm playing like a mod. Like I play the Game of Thrones mod. I play a mod called After the End, which if you're familiar with, you know why. It's really fun. So I've been playing that in my free time when I'm not like recording or doing whatever. And so maybe if you see me get mixed up between like what works in CK2 and CK3, and that's why. But it shouldn't be a problem. So I don't think so. The reason I went into that is because I'm pretty sure in CK2 when you increase your crown authority laws, it increases your domain size, like possible domain. Doesn't look like that's the case here, but I'm gonna do it anyway because it's still just a good thing to do. So we'll do that. Yeah, I didn't do nothing. Didn't do anything. Excuse me. I mean, I could try to get my wife to manage domain, but I'm pretty sure that's not gonna work because oh no, but it worked. Okay. Because she's bad at prestige, not prestige, stewardship. But I guess it worked. I do kind of want to. Should I bother? I am converting this county to Norse, but it's going to take 5 years. And I believe I'm converting this one because that was my capital, but then I moved it to the de jure capital. I do want to do that because I'm pretty sure you need to have your county on the map somewhere to make a hybrid. Your culture on the map somewhere, I mean, to make a hybrid culture. Maybe I'm wrong. How do you make I think I need to select like the other culture, and that's what makes me do this. Excuse me, I'm just gonna take a look. I need cultural acceptance though, and conquering and invading and raiding probably is not going to go a long way to increase cultural acceptance. But hey, Viking's gonna Viking, I guess I'll educate my daughter. No reason not to. Alright, so now that we took care of that, I'm pretty sure I can just take this straight away. Or, even better, I can use the Invade Kingdom casus belli, which I only get to use once in my lifetime, and I don't really see another. Well, let me take a look. Maybe there's some more valuable targets on the mainland, but I don't think so. I mean, they got a pretty decent army here. They're actually similar. And they're allied with these guys, so that's going to cause some problems. Because when I go invade down here, they might overrun my lands up here. So I might have to maybe secure another alliance before I do that. And the best way I could see of going about that is marrying off one of my daughters. The Pala Kingdom. They're all the way up there, but they are very powerful. But they're already in a war, which kind of sucks. So let's try this one. That's a good one. Because they border these guys who I would be fighting. Pretty decent army. Looks like they're kind of on the rise here. I think that I don't see why this wouldn't be a beneficial arrangement. Who are these guys? They're all the way up there. They don't matter. Only problem is I'd be marrying my little 6-year-old daughter to like this 65-year-old weirdo, the Maharaja Boja of the Pratihara Kingdom. Maybe, well, it is just a game, but at the same time, it just feels wrong. So maybe I'll give my, well, I mean, there's really not much. What's the difference between marrying all, well, I'm not going to get into those ethics. This is Crusader Kings 3, not the real world. So we're going to go with, I guess we'll just marry. I mean, he'll probably die before my daughter even comes of age. So honestly, it's not even a problem. Alright, so we got that alliance, so that's big. So first of all, that should put me, oh, I guess not. I thought that would make me superior. Well, I basically am. 8,000 versus 6,000. But really the main thing is that I have allies on the mainland now, and they're sizable allies. I'm gonna give it a few months maybe, see my basic situation, make sure everything's alright. I'm gonna work, oh yeah, let me move my capital just cause I want to get that achievement. I hope that actually, oh man, I've already moved my realm capital once. Well, that sucks. I wonder if they count Sri Lanka as a, quote, island on the Indian Ocean. I mean, they have it connected here. So I don't know if that counts, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, let's wait a few months, see how things go. What is this? Took Hastein out to play with a bow, and to my surprise, I ran into a wound. Okay, so I want him to. He's supposed to be diplomatic. I mean, I guess ambitious wouldn't be good, because then he would be. There's a chance he might be a pest to my my heir. Sadistic would, I mean, it would, I mean, I guess it doesn't negatively affect his diplomacy, so I guess that's okay. Whatever. I mean, it's kind of weird, but it works. What is this guy even the mayor of? He's the mayor of Dabol. Or Dabol. I don't know. So, let's... okay, I'm endorsed now. That's good, I guess. We are still increasing that. Honestly, when it comes to promote culture, well, what can I do with this? Increase development, collect taxes, promote culture acceptance. Now, that would go a long way to, increasing my, chance to... Well, not really my chance, but that would basically go a long way to helping me, make a hybrid culture. But I actually don't want to do that just yet. I kind of want to wait, save that for maybe later in the playthrough. So I'm going to send this guy to convert... actually, you know what? I'm going to send him to this island down here. That would be a nice little Norse kind of enclave down in... Why do we... whatever. The Maldives. Okay, I don't even know what I'm thinking. Okay, that's great. Perk for the Marshal. We basically have everything, so we really only have the choice to go through chivalry focuses. I think it's about that time. Varangian adventure would be stupid. To just invade their kingdom. Now, this could go poorly. I won't deny that. But I think if we play our cards right, just rush down there, siege as much as you can. Hope that our allies up here deal with these guys for the most part. I think we'll be okay. So let's do it. Let me plop down a thing down here. We can raise our men down here. Well, first let me call in my allies. Ally. I don't know why that other guy I allied doesn't want to come, I guess. But he is involved. 8,000, 8,600 versus 6,200. Hopefully he'll keep them busy. And we're just going to rush right in here. I believe that's a castle, right? Is that a castle? Yeah. So let's just go in, siege that castle, and march on the capital. We do have a faction. Okay, it's lower county control. It's a weird thing to want. Oh, well, it's a peasant rabble faction. I guess they don't really want that. That's just kind of the consequences of their actions. Alright, looks like we got some pretty weak forts over here. Siege it down in 20 days, and then we're going to have to maybe search and destroy those armies. But I am stressed now, which is great. I wonder what triggered that. My son died? Oh no. Okay, my friend died, King Bjorn. Oh, my friend all the way in Sweden died, and it caused me to have a mental breakdown all the way out in the middle of the Indian Ocean. I'm so glad. That makes perfect sense. Profligate is one of the worst traits ever, because it affects your income very bad. So I guess we're going to have to go with rakish. I mean, there's really no other choice there. Okay, so we got that siege down. Let's go for the capital. 4 months, real quick. Then we're going to maybe take on this army here, because we do have to win some battles if we're going to pump up that war score. Looks like they're kind of being pretty laid back. I mean, I think there's like a shadow, so I can't really see what they're doing. But it looks like, as far as I'm concerned, the mainland is pretty quiet. 3 months. Let's see when this faction's gonna fire. 6 months. Hopefully I can maybe wrap this war up by then. Probably not. I'll probably have some overlap. But we could deal with those rebels. Uh-oh. 6,000 men. Uh-oh. Okay, they just got 6,000 men out of nowhere. Although it does say that I am likely to win the battle. I don't know about this, guys. I might lose this battle. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so that... Oh, wait, here come my allies. Are they going to save the friggin' day? They are. Wow, they just came in clutch. I almost just botched that completely. That would have been really, really stupid. But hey, You know, who says the AI is useless? Because clearly they're not. At least when you're playing Ironman and you're kind of can't afford to save skill. Whoa, okay. Oh, well that's, Gale. That's all the way in Scotland or Ireland or wherever. So that doesn't concern me. For a second there, I thought maybe like one of my courtiers or vassals or something decided to make their own culture thing. Let's take on this army before they have a chance to link up with anyone else. Like these guys, but they're gonna come in, but they're gonna lose. Oh, look, we got 100% war score already. Nice. And now, there you go. We got it all. Looks like we do have some Indian vassals here. They're not gonna like me, probably ever. But maybe we can win them over in time. First things first. I didn't get the kingdom title, but I guess I can create it. Yeah. Well, no. I guess I have to do I have to usurp it? How come I can't create it? Oh, because I need 2 duchies. Okay, so let me look at the land situation. So this is the de jure capital, right? So I'm definitely going to need to hold on to that. And what is the de jure duchy here? Duchy of Rajarata. So it looks like we're going to have to create that. Can't make it my capital yet. Because it's not my primary title, probably. Kingdom of Lanka. Can we do it? Yeah, we can. And I now have a royal court. So let me just skim through this as king, duties and responsibilities. Amory, this French guy who followed me halfway across the world, who actually is starting to warm up to me a little bit now, which is funny. I guess I'll enter the royal court. I wonder what it'll look like. Yeah, it does have that Eastern style to it. That's kind of cool. And I'm sitting cross-legged there. I don't know if that's like a... I don't think that's a Norse thing, so I guess they're modeling it based on the Indians. Well, before I hold court, let me figure out some stuff, because we're way over our domain limit, and I do want to focus now more on that. At the same time, I kind of don't want to give all that away. Well, let me move my capital. I can do that, right? Yes. Okay. So we're going to move the capital there, which is good. Let's move my, we'll move my thingies. Troop rally points. We'll still keep some over here. Alright. So let me figure out the domain situation. Oh, yep. Looks like I got it. I got going places, and I got far from home. Those are the achievements I needed. Well, the far from home one is the one about having your capital on any island. I don't know what the going places one is. Maybe it looked like I had a Norseman helmet on there, so maybe I'll read it after I end the video, I guess. What is this? We have been burdened with your oppressive law. Oh, it's the peasant dudes. Let's rally the troops, take them out. Oh, it looks like they're gonna sail out into the sea before we get a chance to. Well, can I, where's my, let's put this down here. Maybe I can catch them before they go. Yeah, let's put that right there. Let's raise these guys up. They're gonna try to, it's gonna take, I hate how long it takes for, I mean, I could probably be fine with just these. These guys aren't even wearing shirts. There's another one? Where's the other one? Oh, they're all the way up there. Good thing that they are also not wearing shirts. It's gonna take me into the ocean. I mean, I guess it's the quickest way to get there. But it's gonna cost me some money, which is a little lame. I suppose I could have just walked up the side, like, manually, but whatever. I'm teaching her to be... Well, she needs deceitful. So yeah, I'll give her deceitful. I mean, I'm friggin' teaching her, I'm educating her with intrigue, so I might as well. Alright, there we go. So let's do that. Force demands Mr. Marsima Dismulk. I don't know. You know me. I don't know. It's fun. I think I say this every time. It's getting kind of old, but I pronounce things poorly sometimes. Sometimes I nail it, sometimes I pronounce things very poorly. I try to get it right every time, but it's, I'm an American, okay, so cut me some slack. We are notoriously not known for being very cultured. I like to think I'm more cultured than most from my country, but maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Maybe I'm just, deep down, I'm just another red-blooded burger grilling American. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with that, damn it. Anyway. Oh, I like that up there. Huh. That's kind of interesting. I didn't see that coming up there. Okay, so first things first, I got royal court things. I think I found them more rat-free than others. Yeah, give me a pet cat. I always choose to have the pet cat, because not only does it give you a health boost, because they kill the rats, gives you an intrigue and a learning boost, but cats are also really cool, so there's that. I got prisoners that I can ransom. Let's do that, including this guy. 100 gold for his ass. We're gonna name him. He could be our little Loki, right? I mean, cats are crazy, right? Not crazy, but they're chaotic, just like Loki. Hopefully none of those prisoners were important. I suppose that would have been a good thing to check before I ransom them, but you know me. I like to rush headlong into disaster. So let's increase county control. We're definitely going to have to give away, I mean, we only have 5 domain slots, and the only reason we have one of them is because of my wife. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got all of our 5 counties right here. So it looks like we're going to have to give these ones away. Kind of pains me to do, but we're going to have to do it. In terms of this guy, Noble of the North. Oh, so I guess when you click that, it just gives it to. It's kind of like inviting a courtier in the CK2. I didn't even know that was in this game. Maybe that's what they just added, because I think there was an update recently. So now I'm basically gonna have to. I'm basically forced to give away all 3 of these titles. Although, well, first of all, let me check something real quick. What Okay, so I'm trying to think, because usually what I like to do when I'm a kingdom is I like to have 2 duchies, because if you have 3 duchies, then obviously you have too many duchies opinion against you. But one of the duchies obviously has to be the home duchy, the duchy that kind of controls the direct royal lands, and then the other one I like to be close by, so maybe we can plan it out as to be one of these. At the same time, this is like where we first landed. It's kind of really symbolically important to me, but you know what? Symbolic importance does not trump, you know, actual importance. So I think we're going to give these away. And we'll start by giving this one to a Norseman. I think we might have to give the sum to the locals. So we got a new vassal. Well, we're going to have a couple new vassals. 2 new vassals right now, but there's going to be 2 more. First, I'm going to see if there's anyone in my court who I can get rid of these 2. You know, I kind of want him to be powerful, so I'm going to give him another title. I'll give him the second one there, too. And then for this one, I suppose we can give away to... I don't want to give it to my son. I want to keep him close. Well, that's my second son, right? Well, does he already get... He already gets something. Duchy of Sokovia. He's the heir. I guess since I held it, oh, that would be cool if he gets all the way over there. Duchy of Sardinia, Duchy of Crete. I hope that's like a... Well, I guess I don't hope that that's a glitch or something, but it would be kind of weird if I all of a sudden inherited lands. Because Sokovia is this, Crete is that, obviously, and Sardinia is that. And the reason I probably have claims to those is because those are my stepping stones. And yeah, it looks like I am still the heir to all of them, right? Basically. I kind of don't want to be either. I didn't even hold this county. Alright, yeah, so that one's not. So I guess if I get those, I mean, it's kind of lame, because then, like, someone over here could declare war on me, and I would basically just have to surrender, because I'm not marching men all the way back to where I came from, just to hold on to Sardinia or Crete. So I want to focus on India and the East more broadly. So I hope I don't end up getting those, or yeah, I'm the heir to all of them. Whatever, we'll figure it out. So what was I doing before that? Oh yeah, I gotta give away my vassals. Now this is my second son. He already gets it according to the succession, so I think I'm actually just gonna hold on to it. Maybe I shouldn't have made this guy so powerful, because now when my second son gets that, he's only gonna have 1 county as compared to this guy who has 2. But you know what? It's alright. We can maybe build something here to make my sons, well, you know what? No, I kind of blew through all my money, so I'm gonna kind of take it easy on the spending. Let's take a look, because our powerful vassals are now gonna want stuff from us, right? So we've got a steward there. That's a good, we can get rid of Amory, maybe. Although, I mean, he sucks at diplomacy, but this guy sucks even worse. This guy, he's a vassal, and he's actually, like, super good at it. So yeah, let's get you in there. And as far as this guy goes, I mean, he's already a vassal, and he likes me, and he's really good. So we're gonna keep that. If we're gonna build anywhere, it's gonna be here, but as of now, I don't have any plans to build. Okay, so basically now we're just gonna have to consolidate, increase county control. We got this guy in the Maldives trying to promote Norse culture. Maybe we can work on promoting the Norse religion. 24 years! Okay. Let's see if there's anywhere else that could be a little shorter. How about there? 27 years. Oh, and maybe we should deal with my my Indian. 26 years, whatever. We're gonna have to deal with these guys at some point. I mean, I'm surprised. I would have put them on the council, but I didn't see them show up. Like, this lady's got 17 marshal. Oh, okay, there she is. She should be on the council, because I do want to ingratiate myself to the locals. This guy's a count, but he sucks. Yeah, I mean, she might be the only one I'm gonna have to. She might be the only one, for now, of the local counts here. They probably will rise against me at some point, but I'm not too worried about it. Maybe I should be, but I'm not. You know what? A good way to prevent that would be marriages. A surefire way to prevent a lot of things. I suppose I can marry my second son. He's not married yet, is he? Will it get me the... It would get me the, non-aggression pact that I need. Let's do it. That's one vassal I don't have to worry about. At least for my lifetime. I don't know if, they have a weird thing where a lot of marriage alliances or non-aggression pacts, they kind of... Like, if I married my daughter to this guy, right? But when I die and my son takes over, even though that's his sister that's married, I'm pretty sure the alliance is going to be broken. So that's kind of lame. Doesn't really make any sense. I mean, people with marriage alliances went to war against each other in real life all the time, but it was, you know, not generally a thing that was wanted or aspired to. Because why would you want to go to war with someone who not only is married to your relative, it might be your brother-in-law or your son-in-law or something, but I mean, not only does your relative might have feelings for them, but they're kind of a hostage, you know, so it's generally not a good idea. Well, my son's all grown up, and he's not so good at diplomacy, but, you know, he's only the spare, so if we end up playing as him, that means things have already gone wrong, basically. Let's hold court, why not? Let's hold court. Sitting on my throne, gesture. Nice little sitting, well, when I was a kid, we called it Indian style. I guess that's not very PC anymore. I guess they would just say cross-legged, and it's double ironic calling it Indian style because we're in India. And I'm pretty sure Indian style wasn't even referring to these Indians, it was referring to the Native Americans, but I digress. Let's gesture for the first in line to approach. Next petitioner is somewhat of a stranger in this court. I do not recognize her in the eyes of Marshal Surrey. Have been on them since they first entered. My lord, I've come to declare the people of Superaka are refusing to pay the taxes you have levied upon us. Okay. They add rights and privileges. Support the upstart peasants are defeated. I'm willing to hear you out. I would like that control. Let me look at these more carefully. This one would just give me Count of Surrey gets experience, the crowd control. It would increase, be more effective. That's good. At the same time, this one would give me 20 straight up, but that's only a 46% chance. This is a 50% chance for 20 straight up. Now we get tax assessor. That's really good. Bit of a tough choice. I think I'm gonna go with what's the words? Sounds to me like you may be misinterpreting some charters, but I could lose 50 control, and that would be disastrous. I think I might roll the dice on this one, guys. If you've seen my other videos, you know, I think so far I've had some bad luck when it comes to. I just noticed now, by the way, that she's naked. I don't know if I'm allowed to show that on YouTube, but she is naked. Let's just draw our attention away from that. 50-50. And it worked. Alright. Second petitioner. This is Count Tissa. Oh, he's my steward. I guess he is a Norse. I didn't notice that he was, I thought he was a Norseman, but whatever. So that's good. My lord, my steward, Count Tissa takes the floor. I have an idea to improve taxation. Very well. Proceed with the survey. 20. Countess gains 20 opinion. I mean, 75 coins. Would be nice if he paid. I don't. Yeah, I think the best thing is just pay the money for the extra opinion, and because the other ones had some downsides. Who is this? Narayani Palava. Oh, munificent King Hastein, I am Narayani, and I have traveled far to ask you for aid in righting a great injustice. The woman in front of me bows deeply, singing with a well-rehearsed plea. My brother, Raja... Okay, I'm not even going to try that. You know what? I am going to try it. Aparasitivaraman. That was the best I could do. Currently sits on the thrones in the lands of Palava, but I am the true and rightful ruler of those lands. If you aid me in pressing my claim, I shall swear fealty to you. Okay, that's a bit of a cool thing. Only thing I wish is that while I'm in the Royal Court, I wish I could go see where this is. Because I want to know where it is. Since I don't, because that affects whether or not I want to do it or not. But if I say it's a beautiful day for war, I get a strong hook on her. And it starts the war right now, which I don't like. And it reduces my cultural acceptance between Tamils and the Norse. And the Tamils are a prime, I think they might be a prime candidate for my hybrid culture, because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the dominant culture on Sri Lanka, at least in the game right now, is Tamil culture. So I kind of don't want to piss them off. I cannot help you, but you can enjoy my hospitality. At the same time, to have she would pledge allegiance to me, pledge fealty to me. Of the Palava. Well, can I click on this guy and see how powerful he is? Inferior. Where is this? I wish I could see. You know what? I think it is a beautiful day for a war. And my business here is done, and now we're in another war. Where is this? Oh, wait, time's running. It's over here. So, you know, not too far. I don't know if she said she would pledge fealty to me. I suppose that would be good. I mean, she'll probably just end up being a really pissed off vassal that wants to kill me. She might just basically just using me at this point. Kind of cool, actually. Like, imagine, like, if you were her at this... Oh, my cat Loki. And, I'm petting her. And it's a black cat, too, which is perfect for Loki. But anyway, it's kind of cool, actually. Like, that would be something that happened. And something that did happen a lot in history, you know, when you have these foreign invaders come to a kind of fractured land. And, different people within the land, they think that they're going to take advantage of the foreign invaders, but really, in most cases, or at least in a lot of cases, I don't know about most, the foreign invaders are taking advantage of them. It's a very interesting situation. It's actually how the British conquered India, if you know anything about that, allying with certain groups and fighting certain others, you know, and then just kind of basically, I don't want to say screwing them both over, but, you know, bending everything to their advantage, basically. It's very interesting. What is this? Steward Land Survey. Oh, yeah, I forgot I helped him with the taxes. Well, I gave him money so he could improve taxation, and it looks like it worked. Let's get this siege over with. I took it, what is that, his heir? Or just his son? Alright, well, whatever. We should win this battle, no problem. And then that might win the war, maybe. I might have to do another siege. We'll see. I guess this was a good idea. I mean, it looks like it's going to be basically a cakewalk. Let's siege this province over here. It looks like this guy did have some allies, though. What is it? Am I fighting for his sister? Just to check. Her name was this chick, yeah. Cool. Some Cleopatra versus Ptolemy shit going on right now. Excuse me, I was just taking a drink. What is this? I have studied the Norse language for many moons and penned this missive using the Norse script. A letter of friendship from a speaker of Marathi. Okay. Why not? I'll accept that as a token of friendship. Alright, let's get this siege over with. Oh, okay, we just win straight out right there. So let's see. Narayani Pallava gains the contested title. Hostages will be released. 100 fame. She does become my vassal. Okay. So she is now my vassal, and I already kind of made inroads onto the mainland, and I didn't even really need to plan it out. It just kind of fell on my lap. She is a powerful vassal, and she already hates me. I don't know why offensive war. It will cause your... I literally did it for her, though. I mean, I do have even with a plus 50, pressed my claim. She still hates me. She is a Tamil, though. Well, let me look at the... Oh, I was wrong. It looks like Sinhala is the #1 thing. But where the Tamils are basically right here. And she's Tamil. I don't know how she was Tamil, but whatever. Don't need to be concerned with that at the moment. How long until I die? I'm 71 years old. I do have whole of body, so it's probably going to take a while. Loki has to go. Or my queen will get pissed. And it'll give her a moderate health penalty? I mean, I don't really need her. Wow, that's really shit Crusader Kings players say, right? But I don't really need her anymore. She fulfilled her purpose, as you can see. I can give her to Tissa, Sobika, or that guy. I ain't giving my cat away. Screw that. This guy hates me. Apparently not much I can do about that. He's 13. Can't put him on the council, even if I wanted to. I have prisoners? Oh, I got ransom, so yeah, I do. I have 14 prisoners. Let me ransom up to 2 characters. We can do that. Okay. Locked in a room, Svanhilder complained about Sif bullying her. An 11-year-old being bullied by a 7-year-old, that's interesting. She has been staying in bed. You don't have to face the world. That she became lazy. Well, what is she? She's intrigue. You gotta buck up. Arbitrary would be really good for her, but honestly, it's really not worth my stress gain, so you can be lazy. I don't really care. See how we're doing here. Yeah, we're probably gonna live. Well, you know, I don't want to speak too soon because 71. I'm pretty sure once you hit a certain age, your chances of just dying out of nowhere from old age increase exponentially. So yeah, I kind of do want bounteous loins because I am kind of far away. I have a small dynasty, relatively small, and I need that extra fertility. I want to have a bigger dynasty. I suppose maybe one of the more martial-based ones might have been better, but hey, it's only the first. It's only the first upgrade, dynasty upgrade thing we got, so shouldn't be too much of a problem. What are these other titles I can create? I can create 2 more duchies on the island, but honestly, I don't really need to do that. I prefer to have my vassals kind of weak at the moment, at least. How's my control coming? It's 4 months until my capital is under control. 24 years until they embrace the Norse pantheon, which means probably never. Cultural acceptance in the Maldives is working. Well, not cultural acceptance, but cultural conversion. But once that cultural conversion is complete, I think I will focus more on promoting cultural acceptance. Let's hang up my banner there, because why not? It's pretty good income. That's good. I'm still swaying my court chaplain, or well, he's not the court chaplain. He's the Riksgoldi. I don't know, whatever. So let's ransom you. Oh yeah, I forgot I have like 12 prisoners, 10 prisoners. I mean, these guys, maybe I can get them to, you know what? I'm gonna demand their conversion, and that's their precondition for leaving my dungeon. Let's see how many we got so far. This guy won't accept. What if I kill you? Is considered to be either hostile or evil. She's got no friends. Oh, no, she has 1 friend. But it's also my prisoner. Nestorianism, that's interesting. Oh, this is a guy. I thought this was a girl. Because, I don't know. I just kind of glanced at some of these, whatever, you're dead. Let's demand conversion. Keep going. I don't like having a lot of prisoners, so that's why I kind of tend to just get rid of all of them through any means necessary, really. Might as well make you the antiquarian. And I guess my royal court's kind of suffering a little bit, but I do have a court event. Why would you honor that boar? Oh, of course. My son and heir Ragnar is livid. Apparently, he has been certain. You are right. He does. I don't want to give him the jester. I mean, yeah, whatever. I guess there's really no other option other than forming a rivalry with him, except forming a rivalry and also making him the jester, which will only piss him off more. And it is my heir, so he needs to be respected. Can't be a jester. That would be unseemly. Let's make some walls and towers. Let's do that. Because this is my capital. I need to have a good fort network. Let's do a custom to foraging. Let's increase control somewhere else. We'll do it over there. Who is this? Alchemy, wants to study metals. Very competent, not good enough for me. I do want to increase my court grandeur. I do want a warlike court. Norse probably should be the language. I have no court amenities at the moment. Fashion, what do Vikings care about? They care about food, right? Let's increase my food. Let's make my food better. Modest food. And let's increase my servants. How about that? We can have few servants. That didn't raise my income. That didn't lower my income too much, and it'll increase my grandeur. At least it should, right? How do I get it? Oh yeah, over here. It needs to be a 2. Let me increase everything, actually. I'll increase the fashion, and I'll increase the lodgings. Because I still, looks like I'm still making a decent amount of money. Let me get this going. Yeah. And that should have increased it to at least 2, because I think if it's under 2, there's like problems. I don't really remember, but I don't know. I don't know fully how the court, every little intricacy of the court system works, but I've played enough times to get the basics. Low-key, charmed vassal. Too bad I wish it was a bigger vassal, not like the mayor of some stupid city. How did it decrease? I just, what? How did it decrease? Whatever. Let me look at the local court languages. Looks like, you got big Norse blobs over here. When I grow up, sudden sharp pain in the back of my shin accompanied by a blood-curdling scream from behind me. Confronted by Gunhildr, wielding a hefty wooden stick for a club. Fear me, the dread Viking Gunhildr has come for your gold and your monks, screams my daughter, accompanying it with a whack to the knee. Her tin pot helmet slips out of her eyes. Ugly sees her gap-toothed smile grinning up at me. Pa, can I be a shield maiden when I grow up? Why not? I can have a shield maiden. Alright, there we go. Back to level 2. Let's, raise runestone. Well, only on the ones that direct have runestones themselves. I mean, it couldn't hurt. 55. Big deal, yeah. Runestone. How about my vanquished foe? Yeah, let's do with that. Clout runestone is what I need because it gives me that levy size. What are these? What's the name of my home? It would have to be one of these. I guess it has to be. Where's Passa? Whatever. Let's do that. Why not? I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't know if it does. Do they all? Or I think only the whatever. Okay, intricate web weaver. That's good, I guess. County of Maldives, administration embraced. Okay, looks like we're soaring pretty high and mighty so far. These superior to ours, they must have a lot of allies. What about you? Similar. That ain't good. How about this dude? He's kind of put a break in my lands there. This guy, he's weaker. I suppose I could grab this county here, link up my disconnected realm here, consolidate my position on the mainland. Over here, I'm kind of just going to forget about for the moment. You know, unless it gets attacked or something, obviously. But, well, you know, let me see. How about these guys? They're weak. But who is this? They're allied with these dudes. These dudes are going to be a problem. But he's 54, usually. Well, he's got some heirs that are... Lots of heirs. Holy moly. He's got like 5 sons. What are my counselors doing? Let me wait till they're done. She's done increasing control. And then I feel like I might maybe go for another war before wrapping this up. I can change her contract. I forgot I have a... I do have a hook on her. Forced partition would be nice because I don't want my mainland vassals getting too powerful. At the same time, extra taxes would be cool, and so would the levies. And the levies wouldn't really give me much. Taxes wouldn't give me anything. So I think I'm gonna go with forced partition. I'll go ahead and use the hook. I just don't want her to get too powerful. You know, we're the ones who made you, after all. I mean, she's pretty weak right now, but you know, we're thinking about the future here. Yeah, we're gonna have to put you on there, Duchess. Duchess Narayani. Unworthy peasants. I'm teaching her intrigue. Whatever. I don't want to get stressed over one of my daughters. Not to sound insensitive, but this is a medieval simulator, and they're really only good for one thing, and that is marriage. The Pandya Raj. Where are they? Where are they? Well, I could still ally with these guys. And it looks like they're... Yeah, but it looks like they're constantly at war, because they were at a war last time I looked at them. I don't really want to get dragged into their shit. I could ally with this kingdom. I fought them in the past, but they can be pretty good for while I scoop up these counties down here. Who's this? Well, am I still allied to them? I'm pretty sure I'm already allied to them. I'm not. I should re-ally with them, right? And we can have a younger... Let's do that. Alright, we got our alliance back. Still not strong enough to take on this whole block right here. So we're going to hold off on that. But this guy, he's ripe for the plucking. So let me wait 5 months until this county control situation is taken care of. So I can make him, what's the one? Organized army. Because that boosts levy size and garrison size. Well, you see what it does if you just read the effects right there. But that's good to have when you're at war or about to be at war. Everyone's learning Norse like it's their job. Well, you know what? It is their job. New management incoming. I suppose I should make an effort to learn some of the other ones, but my character finally does not have good health. He's just fine, so he'll be dead soon. So when it comes to like the integration and stuff like that, I'm gonna leave more of that to this guy, Ragnar, who still has not had a son, and that is very worrying to me. What about Hastein? Well, he's not even married yet. He's not going to be married for quite a while, it looks like. 6 years, right? 8 years? 8 years, yeah. I'm bad at math. Alright. That's why I play strategy games and not, I don't know, cool math games. Are we done with the county control? We are. So we're organizing the army. And let's just go for this war here. Conquer that one. Should be relatively easy. I can let me put down a thing right there. Raise the levies. Let's just go right for the siege. Merge together. 4 months, no biggie, no biggie. Loki the gift giver. Thank you for the 2 gold, Loki. I suppose maybe I could start swaying some of my Indian vassals. Particularly this one. He's starting to like me already. Her not so much, and she is my marshal, so my marshal should probably like me. I think that's just a good policy. Wow, okay, I didn't even need to siege anything. What, did I capture him? I did in one battle. Alright, so that was... We didn't even get the end of the music. The you just declared war music is still playing. Alright, but this guy, I mean, do I want to give him to her? I suppose I'll give him to someone else and then transfer the vassal to her. And I'll give it to a Norseman. I'll give it to you, Najal. Or whatever your name is. And does she desire that? See how I want to go about this. Because if I took this vassal away from her, then I could have my own second little duchy here. When it comes to conversion, I'm not really too worried. What is that? A stewardship debate. Crimes against fashion. That's lame. Can I retract her vassal? You. She will accept, but it is an act of tyranny. I'm not too worried about it, though. Cool. Alright. So let's create... Oh, I need another county to create that. So that's a little lame, but you know what? I think it's not too bad. What else? I was gonna do something else with her. I forgot, though. When I looked at... Oh, yeah. I guess I could try to get her to convert. Try to get you to convert, too. I feel like from a roleplay perspective, that's what the first conqueror would do. He'd try to convert the natives. But like I said, I mean, it just pissed him off more, so maybe that was stupid. But you know what? We do a little role-playing. We do a little trolling. But, yeah, so really the future goal, I think we'll probably see more of it in the next video, is to start kind of assimilating with the locals. Mostly through trying to create a hybrid culture. I think I am going to end up having to switch religions, honestly, because it's just... I'm not going to get anywhere. I just don't want to lose, like, the buffs that the Norse religion gives you, because they are quite great, really. Warmonger, in particular. This, you could take it or leave it, and the blot, or bloat, whatever you want to call it, is... I mean, that's just kind of not really necessary. So maybe the next video, I'm assuming he's gonna die in the next video. King Hastein, or Hastein, of Lanka. He'll probably die in the next video. Well, I don't want to say hopefully, but probably pretty soon. And we'll see the reign of King Ragnar. And we'll probably see more. I'm probably gonna go shopping for new religion and maybe make some progress on getting the culture merging. So you know what? Before I end the video, I think I will maybe get that process started. Although I kind of want to be careful with which of the local cultures I choose, because there's so many. I mean, should it be, since this is going to be my main base of operations, it would make the most sense to maybe converge with the Sinala, but Tamil is kind of interesting to me. Before I end the video, let me just take a look at these cultures. Seafarers, that lines up pretty well. City, fiercely competitive. Well, I think when you make a hybrid culture, yeah, it's a merging of both. Alright, this is going to be really complicated. There's gonna be a lot of me either being quiet or reading in a boring manner. Okay, but you could choose like your language. I probably will have to end up speaking another language because Norse is not gonna get me far. Traditions, pillars, bellicose, and communal. You have to pick a pillar from both culture. Alright, it's going to be interesting. I think we're going to go with Tamil on it. Well, you know what? Let me look at this. I keep, like, almost ending and then looking at this instead. Ruling caste. That might be good. Different culture peasant factions and populous factions are less common. City keepers is nice. Fervent town. This might be a better one. Let me look at what this would be. Spiritual and bellicose. Huh. I think we're gonna work on Sinhala. And in order to promote that, before I sign off, I'm gonna work on promoting cultural acceptance between the two groups. And we're gonna leave it there, probably. I think it's been long enough. So yeah, if you enjoy, leave a like and do whatever you want to do. Leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.